you're describing is ownership to me. If you're bought in from the beginning and you understand the core of the issue that you're trying to solve, you're owning the problem rather than the solution, where there could be multiple ways to solve it. And I was going to ask if there are any structural mechanisms or processes that you employ today in making sure there is more ownership built into the process from the beginning rather than reactively entering each situation.
I think there's a couple things that we've done, and Adrian, you can tell me if you agree with this. Is one is for our existing customers, we do quarterly business reviews. So I've asked that one of my product or tech managers attends each one of those. And so that's a good mechanism because it's very easy to see if they were invited on the calendar or whether they showed up or not. And then when we've talked about deal teams, which is something that we I wouldn't say it's a mechanism yet. We're learning as we go, but we are putting assigning a TPM and or an engineer to a specific project. Now they have ownership, just as you said. They have ownership on delivering that.
Yeah, those are both good examples. And one more I'll add is, and this is a mechanism on the sales side and how we help our salespeople think about the health of their deal, right? Again, going back to enterprise sales, these are complex sales. And one of the things that we found to be true, and this is a stat that the Challenger sale people put out, is that in enterprise sales on the customer side, on average, there's 5.7 stakeholders in every decision that gets made when an enterprise company selects a partner or a vendor, right? And one of those stakeholders, oftentimes more than one of those stakeholders, is a technical person on the customer side. So when we get into fulfillment deals or distribution deals for our customers and we set up solutions like that, there's an integration required, right? Which necessitates that the tech people are speaking to the tech people. Our tech people are talking to the customer's tech people. So one of the things that we've set up as a mechanism is this notion of deal health indicators. And so that would be things like, do we have the decision maker involved? Are we doing, decision maker facing proposals? Is the client willing to go out in the field and do site visits? And then one other is, do we have tech to tech engagement? It's a forcing function for the salesperson to think, well, how healthy is this deal? Do I have my tech people speaking to the client's tech people? And if I do have that level of engagement, then that's a good indicator that the client has leaned in to the partnership. And if I don't have tech to tech, is that because we're not doing an integration and the deals and the complex and the solution's just not that technical? Or do I not have full engagement from the customer and I haven't closed that loop yet? So we it's a way of programmatically thinking about how we get our tech people involved in the conversation with the client's tech people and make that an intentional part of our solution cycle.